It started on the desolate, windswept plains of Kavaros 6. A bleak battlefield where the ground was scorched black, and the sky was painted a permanent shade of ash gray. My squad and I, elite Kelric operatives from the Galactic Concord, had been dispatched to eliminate a notorious warlord entrenched in the ruins of an old human colony. It was supposed to be a routine mission. We had superior numbers, advanced targeting systems, and top-tier Kelric tech. The humans were a ragtag group of rebels clinging to outdated weapons. Or so we thought. That was before we met her. The humans called her Ghost. A sniper. I remember scoffing at the thought. A single sniper? Against Kelric operatives with cloaking devices and plasma shields? The audacity. The first shot came as we breached the outer perimeter. Salkan, the team's demolitions expert, was vaporized before he even finished arming the charges. A clean, precise shot, straight through his visor. His shields didn't even flicker. Just gun. She's using mass driver rounds, our commander hissed, scanning the ridges. Spread out and cloak. We'll flush her out. But spreading out only seemed to make us easier targets. One by one my squadmates fell. Each shot echoed with a chilling finality. It wasn't just her accuracy, it was her timing. She predicted every move, every tactic. If someone darted behind cover, the next bullet punched through it like paper. When we tried to flank, the traps she'd planted slowed us down, funneling us back into her line of fire. For the first time in my career, I felt fear. Hours later, I was the last one standing. My cloaking device was sputtering, my plasma rifle was useless at this range, and my comms were jammed. I was crouched behind a boulder, panting, when her voice crackled through my helmet. Still alive, huh? Impressive, she said, her tone casual, almost amused. But you're not getting out of here unless I let you. Coward! I snarled. Face me. Face you? Buddy, you've been facing me all day. You just haven't seen me yet? That's when I realized how outclassed I was. This wasn't just a human with a gun. This was an artist with a battlefield for a canvas. To my surprise, she didn't kill me. Instead, I heard a soft plink as something metallic rolled to my feet. A stun grenade. Before I could react, it went off, and everything went dark. I woke up hours later, bound but unharmed, in a makeshift camp. She was sitting by a fire, cleaning her rifle, a long, sleek monstrosity with a barrel that seemed to drink in the light. You're awake, she said without looking up. Hungry? My first instinct was to snarl and threaten her, but my stomach betrayed me with a loud growl. She tossed me a ration pack. Why didn't you kill me? I demanded after a hesitant bite. Because I wanted someone to tell the story, she replied with a smirk. And because you're not the real enemy here. You're just a pawn in someone else's game. Over the next few days, I learned more about her than I ever wanted to. She was a legend among humans, a relic of wars long past. She didn't fight for glory or vengeance. She fought because she was good at it, and because someone had to protect the people who couldn't protect themselves. Despite the circumstances, I found myself grudgingly admiring her. She had a sharp wit, an irreverent sense of humor, and a surprising softness beneath the hard exterior. One evening, as we shared a pot of something she called coffee, she told me about her pet dog back on Earth, a scrappy mutt named Diesel. You'd like him, she said with a grin. He's got your personality. Growls a lot, but deep down he's just a big softy. I snorted. A softy wouldn't have vaporized half my squad. She shrugged. True. But I didn't enjoy it, if that helps. Eventually she let me go. Just let me walk away. Why? I asked, bewildered. Because you've got a choice now, she said, her voice uncharacteristically serious. Go back to your superiors, tell them what happened, and keep playing their game. Find something worth fighting for. I didn't know what to say. So I didn't say anything. Years later, I found myself back on Kavaros 6, though under very different circumstances. The warlord was long gone, and the planet had become a neutral zone for trade and diplomacy. I was no longer a soldier. I had taken her advice and found something worth fighting for, helping rebuild the worlds my kind had helped destroy. That's when I saw her again. She was sitting at a bar, sipping something amber-colored, looking as relaxed as if she owned the place. For a moment, I hesitated. Then I walked over. "Ghost," I said. She glanced up, and a slow grin spread across her face. "Well, if it isn't my favorite Kelric. I have a name, you know," I said, sliding into the seat next to her. "Yeah, but favorite Kelric has a nice ring to it." We talked for hours that night, swapping stories and laughs. She teased me mercilessly about the time I tripped over one of her traps, and I reminded her that she'd missed a shot once, barely. "On purpose," she insisted, smirking. That was the last time I saw her. She disappeared not long after, as if vanishing into the wind. But her legend only grew. Tales of a human sniper who could bring entire armies to their knees spread across the galaxy. Some said she retired to a quiet corner of the universe. Others claimed she was still out there, watching, waiting. All I know is this: I met a human sniper a long time ago, and I pray you never meet one. Because if you do, you won't forget it.